Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. Happy Catty Crypto here. So this is an update. I'm actually recording this the second time over because I accidentally had music playing and I didn't have my headphones at one time on, and guess what? Recorded the whole video with music. I was getting flags coming up and I'm like, what's going on here? Recorded a load of my Lanteloup French music that I was listening to. Really good musicians or a band or DJs, whatever you want to call them. But yeah, moving forward with this video. So as you can see from the title, it is to do with who Terra Rebels are, where they stand, and how things really are for them. So without further ado, let's jump straight into it. So I've been speaking with Zardar and I pretty much said to him, look, can we get a really basic explanation up as to who Terra Rebels are, how they stand, and how it's all going to pan out and things like that, and how it's going to look to the future as short and as sweet as possible. So this is how he responded to this. So Terra Rebels is a DAO of tech specialists who have a working pro bono to help the Lunk community. Essentially, they are a business of something like 20 to 70 people, depending on how you look at it, that works on the Cosmos SDK chains. When the DAO forms, we will most likely build it on Lunk. If we get the WASMD upgrade from Sunny, this will allow us to form a new token we can use for our voting rights, as TR is again just a company for the TR members. Since we have no voting rights, we will only ever advise about things and let the community decide. Think of this like a sales pitch, and this is where the governance proposals come in, folks. Like we say, they can only put them up, and we can only provide you the ability to see them, make sure they're seen, and get you voting on them, as well as validators across the board, because they're ever so important. So moving forward, with our proposal, we will offer a price that could be paid by the community pool. If Lunk decides to buy X service from TR, they will pay the Lunk to us. We will throw that in our Terra Rebels DAO validator and do the work. That is more or less the gist of it. Also, none of us actually hold more than 100 million Lunk as far as Zardar is aware. Keep in mind that they haven't asked everybody about their holdings, but they've asked quite a lot of them. He himself only holds around 63 million Lunar Classic. So they do ask people to disclose their financial holdings when they join. It's very important that people do that. And they will create a KYC process for anyone who becomes a member of the TR DAO. So in essence, they're just a startup company, and this is where the marketing restructure comes in, where a few members have been removed of their roles. They've been stripped. They're still in the community, obviously, because we just don't kick people out. That's not what we do anywhere. And pretty much they've just been removed of their roles. One of the people that remained in the marketing role is just an advisor, and he pretty much doesn't have much of a hearsay without putting it through a load of people. And there has to be a interview process now that Shinobi puts people through. I myself am going through this process on Monday to try step back in to help marketing and ops and act as a community, not a spokesperson, so to speak, but just that bridge, you know. So the community, as you folks expect me to do, always keep you updated. So moving forward with Zardar's statement, this does not, however, mean that they belong to the community, folks. You need to remember that. And they don't owe any of us anything. They don't owe the community anything or anything like that. They do all of this free of charge. And I sometimes see people attacking them and, you know, calling them out for certain things and stuff like that. And people need to remember, like, they can just get up and leave at any point. That, like I said, everybody's doing this for free. And they do need their space, and that's where people like myself come in, because we act as a bridge. And there's many other YouTubers out there that, yeah, there are some good ones, and there is a lot of bad ones, as you know, that talk a lot of waffle, make a lot of fake promises, promise the moon, promise $1 tomorrow, and all sorts of crazy stuff like that. And we just keep it real here, and that's the same as what Terra Rebels do. So the way to look at this, and this is Zardar saying this, is kind of like what the Red Cross has to do when a hostile army actually starts attacking their workers. They just have to get up and leave, because at that point they're unable to help, because they themselves are just receiving too much fire. They're losing members over the fires and stuff like that, and the shootings, so to speak, or whatever, however you want to state it in an analogy to visualize that in your head. But pretty much it's all about the community, making sure that, and they understand that none of these people are associated with TFL whatsoever. Anybody that's in those 20 to 70 members that are part of that group that's going to become a DAO are not related to TFL. They are working to fix a problem that TFL left on the floor. And the way it stands at the moment, and the way a lot of you lot already know, Duquan has come out and said he would help at any point that we need help. And then we get a TERRA station update not long after that, where we're now able to swap our coins again on station. And I did this today so I could purchase my NFT from Metagloria. If you don't know who they are, you don't know what that is, do go back in our videos, take a look. Really cool. They're going to be implementing the 1.2 Lunk burn tax. Lunk will be accepted in their pay-to-earn game and things like that. Even better, it's a mobile game, so you'll always be able to play it on the go. For me, with a broken back, laying in bed at night, in pain, not able to sleep, will be perfect for me to wind down, earn some Lunk, and I'm always going to be sending all of my stuff from what I earn in there to burn, because why not? Because I want to help the community. So yeah. Folks, between the 21st and the 26th of this month, we'll be getting the first month's payout from YouTube. This is when they pay out, and we'll be sending it to burn. It's 832-ish pounds, so we'll see how much it turns out in Lunar Classic at the time, depending on price. That burn initiative runs up to the 31st of August, which is the end of next month. So yeah, everything's backdated. The burn going through this month is for last month, and then obviously you'll see next month's the month after, and so on and so forth. So yeah, folks, have a really, really nice day wherever you are in the world. Remember, we at Happy Catty Crypto support everybody. We support all communities, okay? Some people message us saying, why do you favor these people over these people, and things like this across the board, and it's just not like that. We report the truth, we report the facts, we report the evidence, and where there's information to be had, we will be reporting on it and making sure that you, the community, is updated at all times. We stand with you, the community. We don't stand with any of these organizations or DAOs or anything like that. We stand with the Lunar Classic community, and that's just the end of it. Anything outside of that is just us building bridges and making sure we're keeping informed. And if we have to take certain positions in certain places to gain that information properly, then we will do that. But we always remain solely and only belonging to the community. So always remember that, folks. We started this for you, not because we wanted fame, not because we wanted glory, not because we wanted money, not because we wanted anything like that. We done it to help you folks, because there was no YouTubers out there covering anything. You were just getting fudded out left, right and center. And as you know, at HCC, we are unfuddable. We find the negatives in the dark. We find all the positives when there's so many negatives. We always try and take the positives, and we still explain the negatives. And if there's a way to take those negatives and look at them in a different light that's true and factual, then we do that. And we've always done that. So yeah, folks, have a really nice day. I hope you enjoy this video. I hope I've caught you early on your Sunday morning. Make sure you stay hydrated, whack some sunblock on. Let me know what you've been drinking. I hope you've been drinking tea. I'm going to go make myself one here now. It's 1:10 in the morning here in the UK. So do have a nice day. Stay hydrated, not financial advice. Beware of scammers, doppelgangers, anybody pretending to be me, or the Happy Catty Crypto channel, Lunar Classic Layer Burn channel. You know the drill. And yeah, like I was saying, catch you in the next one. Shalom.